Yeah, we'll sell the EMP3. Upgrade Anarchy twice on Tony so that he can use a Buster Chip. And then I'm not sure if I want to take this money in because it's a nano fab. Or I could do this one as well. It's only 2 hours difference. I think the nano fab is probably less important than the getting another breaker. But if I upgrade strength on Tony, then he can carry another item, and that could be pretty good as well. Yeah, let's upgrade strength on Tony and then hope that I find some good enough loot here to be able to buy something good from the server farm. I do only have one program slot left, but I'm quite happy to sell Overdrive again, maybe. I guess we'll keep this one. Maybe I'll end up selling Burst or something, but Overdrive plus Burst at least is a reasonable combo. Yeah, it's a hologram projector that I don't want. So I think we'll do the server farm. And I'm just looking for a second breaker here so that Parasite isn't my only way of hacking. I think I always open this. So we've got a camera and a null drone, right? And I can't actually start hacking at all until I have some power, because this is Expert++, so I need to use something. I could use Tony's EMP on this tile to take out the drone and the camera. That's probably reasonable. Patrolling in seems like another good reason to take it out, right? Because using the EMP starts me off with some power. Yeah, I've just realised that starting with 0 power and Burst costing 1 to use means I can't actually start generating power, and I also can't use Parasite for 1 power if I start with 0. At least I've got this to hack, but I'm just going to need to use Tony's augment to generate some power sometimes. So we'll take out the drone. Let's maintain a full peak with Tony, because then I can move Decker somewhere else. And let's just hope that there isn't someone patrolling here, because if they are, then they see Tony. I think I'm going to move Decker up to here. There could also be a door there, I guess. Not sure how likely that is. I hope this door doesn't have a patrol coming through it. Oh, I can use Burst now, can't I? That's good. So I can go here onto ambush, which is not that useful if there's a drone that comes through. I think taking out the null drone should be good, though. Otherwise I can't hack the camera. In that case, maybe I should have Tony here. Okay, so no one's patrolling in here, no one's patrolling in here. That's good. We'll use Burst again. I'm going to want to hack this camera. So let's do that now. Oh, I could have used the Buster Chip on it, right? I guess that's fine. I can Buster Chip this or something else. Accelerator Chip is nice, I guess. I can actually use it with Tony. This drone is going to be... I've forgotten which way it was facing. I might not want to let it wake up so easily, though. We definitely open this door. That looks like a program compile side mission. So there's a scientist on his way here. And that means the scientist could actually come through this door even though nobody came through earlier. So maybe I should be here on ambush. 'Cause if he comes through, then he sees me, right? I don't remember which way this drone was facing. If it is facing this way, then it's annoying. But I think I need to ambush the scientist if he is coming. I guess the scientist shouldn't be this close, because he tries to spawn as far away as possible, but if there isn't a very far place for him to be, like if all of the rooms are very well connected, then he could actually be coming through. So let's ambush. Like this, I think. And there's no point leaving Decker around here. There's no door up here. We'll just move up. Okay, we've got a drone moving around there. This drone's facing the wall, okay. And of course it's alerted now. Got a secondary server terminal there. That's noticed by a guard. Okay. That's unfortunate. Because this drone's going to do a scan. And this door is locked. Ouch. So with Decker, I can have 3.5, 2, 1, 0 if I use the cloak. Otherwise, this guy's blocking the door, right? I could ambush him. This drone's definitely going to scan me. It's a demon database. Could hunter it. Question is, what do I do about this guard, right? Because he's going to do 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 and not get through. But this drone definitely scans and detects me. Actually, I am behind tall cover here, right? No, this isn't tall cover. I could get Tony out of the room so that the drone stays facing in the same direction. Move him like here. And then get him out of the door. Let's start hacking this drone as well. I shouldn't have let him wake up. I should have just stayed pinning until Decker could come to pin, right? That would have been better. The issue was just if the scientist came through and saw me, then he'd run away and then I wouldn't get a chance at the compile key. So if I move like this to get out, then I can't afford to do a full peek here, which is also annoying because there could be a camera here and then I'm in this room for quite a while. I think I have to do this, because if the drone detects me, then I can't get through here without being seen. If the drone detects me, it turns to look this way. Not sure if he'd be facing diagonally. If he was facing diagonally, orthogonally like this, then I could step out this way. But otherwise, the drone sees me zap the guard. And I don't want to have to zap this guard either. think I'm just going to hide for a bit. On the plus side, the scientist should be coming towards me. So I didn't get to peek through this door either, which is unfortunate. Well, this is modulate, okay. So we'll use burst. And use burst again next turn and hunt this. Alright, good night, Unspeakable Nick. Thanks for joining. So this guy is on this tile. He's going to peek here. Let's see. Drone's going out there. I guess that's fine. So I could hide with Tony like here or something. Or here. So the drone's not going to do a scan now. Like this should be fine. Then I'm also in cover from this guy when he peeks. Fortunately, I can't do this and then get into safety. This should be fine.
Looking around. Guess it was nothing.
The drone should go through him, right? Yeah. Okay, this guy's alerted. No, the drone's alerted, right? So that's the scientist. He's not alerted. It's just that because they're on the same tile and I can see the drone, then I can see the icons are overlaid. So the scientist is interested, of course. So I need to hunt that drone now. But that's going to cost me all of my power, and then I can't use burst again next turn unless I use an item with a cooldown. I could do this. Close the door so the scientist peeks at the door. Zap the guard. Paralyze him. I don't think I want to kill the drone. Because if I kill the drone, then this guy would see it, right? The scientist would see it and run away. And also, right now, I'd have to open this door for Decker, and then Decker gets seen to do it. If I'd have shot the drone last turn, then it would be on here, and both of these guys would see it. Shooting the null drone is usually not a great idea if you can't get it in cover. I think I want to hunt this, though, otherwise like, modulate is too annoying, especially with burst. So I can do this, close the door, zap the guard, drag him to here. Scientist goes here and peeks. I think all of this is fine. What about the drone? Well, the drone's going to notice the door, of course, but it's going to be mine next turn anyway, so... Like, it's parasited with one firewall left. So I'll do this. There's another drone there. Okay. This drone has 6 AP, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4.5, 5.5, and it doesn't actually get through the door. It'll be here facing this way, so I can actually bust a chip hits, except for the fact that the scientist's going to be there. Anyway, I think I have to do this. Let's steal with Max Anarchy. I get a pass card, which is useful. Yes, let's do this. Otherwise, I'm not going to have the power to burst, right? There's no extra camera in this room, so that's fine. I could have paralyzed next turn. That would have been better, right? But I might be buster chipping the drone. No, I should have paralyzed next turn to get the bonus power. That would have been better. So we drag to here so that we only get noticed by the scientist when he peeks. I can move Decker up to here, unlock the door, peek, and then get to here. That seems good. Yeah, I should have paralyzed next turn for the extra power. This scientist has moved out. Okay, interesting. We definitely explore with this drone, right? This one gives me the most new vision through the door. We've got a camera drone there, okay. Could explore with that. Let's burst. And then I could... Yeah, I should have burst... No, I should have... Instead of moving diagonally here, I should have actually gone through the door because I was going to burst. And let's do this anyway. That's a big room. Yeah, so I've wasted a bit of AP here, and I could have gone through this door and then seen if there was a camera there. Let's take the camera drone for exploring, I think. This should be safe, because there was nothing along here. I didn't hear anything moving, so I can use the accelerator chip here, right? I can bust this. It's got a siphon. Siphon could be quite bad, actually. We'll use the accelerator chip, maybe. Or I could use up this power first, and then take the siphon, and then use the accelerator chip. That seems fine. I've parasited this. Probably don't actually need this camera. So let's take the server terminal. So 3 power trained, but then I get the +2 from Tony's ability, so that's fine. I'll move up to get this console with the accelerator chip, and that's good because the accelerator chip gives me the bonus power, but also Tony's augment gives me the bonus power for using it. No, it doesn't, because it's only a 2-turn cooldown, okay. Yeah, so we probably end up selling this accelerator chip later. I want to steal from this scientist. They should both be interested in this tile, but the drone's going to get there first, isn't it? So maybe I should drag this guy through the door. Just so the drone scan doesn't get me. I think that's okay. There's no other doors up here, so it's good to have dealt with this. Except I do want to go down here and check out the... I do want to go down here and get the program, especially if I get it before we get to the actual server terminal. This drone's patrolling, that's interesting. So no camera down here. Go exploring. This scientist should still be going through here, right? But he's peaked to clear the investigation, so... Yeah, the scientist will actually be getting to this far, so I can get to steal his... I think maybe I should do this. Yeah, I should have taken the camera instead of the server terminal, because then I could get Tony one tile further through here. I think that's fine. So I don't need to use Tony to... This guy's noticed the null drone. I don't need to use Tony to steal from the scientist because he doesn't have credits, only possibly an augment. And of course he'll have the... he'll have the compile key as well. I guess I'll drop the pass card like here. Yeah, just a compile key. Yeah, we should burst, right? In that case, I can go here.
Hey, what was that?
Then here. This drone's going to scan its own tile. This one's going to move to the same tile and scan, but I can be behind this wall, which is hard cover, so it blocks the scan. Data blast. Not great with overdrive. I can move this drone again. Let's do that. I think this is a better tile for it to be on. Let's hack this for 1 power. Looks like the drone's actually going to move through the door to let this drone onto this tile. Yeah, so this scan misses Tony.
Nothing.
And oh, the drone moved back through the door. That's annoying because it means that it's facing this way. I was hoping it would stay facing this way, but now Tony can't get past, right? That's fine then. But it's just going to take an extra turn there. Could move up and bust the null drone again. It's not the best thing to do, but it does generate some power. This scientist is gonna be coming towards me, isn't he? This should be fine because he'll go the shorter way. Yeah, let's just pass a turn like this, so I can get past this drone next turn. Probably go this way around. Don't think there's anything I want to hunt. Let's take this for 1 power. Okay, so the firewalls go up. This guy is going to notice the door and actually see the tile through it, right? I mean, I could cloak to get here, but that seems like a waste of a cloak. On the other hand, Decker's probably babysitting this program anyway, because it takes 6 turns to do. Maybe it's like 7 turns. And it's too far out of the way for me to go somewhere else and come back for it. So Decker is probably just doing nothing here. So let's get the extra AP from this. Use the cloak. And that doesn't actually get me here, right? That's annoying. Oh, I need to burst. Okay, there we go. Close the door, close this door. Start this. And then with whatever program it is, we're probably selling it. Unless it's something really good. I don't want to hack this drone. I think it's patrolling... Where are its patrol points? Could get to here. It is in cover. If I do that, then I can't afford to observe this drone's movement, but I think that's fine, right? Because this drone doesn't go through the door. This is all very good cover. This drone's going to scan there and then turn around, I guess. Let's take that for 2 power. Yeah, I think this drone scan is going to notice Tony. Yeah, it turns around.
Investigating. I must be jumpy tonight.
This drone came through the door. Why? I thought it wasn't patrolling through this door. It was patrolling up and down here, right? Otherwise, how did it ever see this door? That doesn't make sense at all. I disagree. Or was its patrol point down here and then... No, because this door would have always been an option. So how on earth has this drone come through here if it didn't come through before? I should have observed its movement, I guess. Or is it because the null drone scanned me and then the drone was interested in the tile? I guess that makes sense, right? Because it's yeah, that must be what happened, right? The null drone scanned me, then because it's a support drone, so it can't shoot me itself. So when it scans me, it notifies someone else in the area, and that was this drone in this case. I guess we're probably using an EMP here. So he's going to go like there. Let's just let him past. Let's use burst as well. Because I didn't really need to use burst there. I could have waited until next turn and then got the extra +3 AP. Yeah, I don't think that it should, but like when a pulse drone scans you, for example, then another guard is the one that comes to investigate, so... But otherwise I can't explain why this drone came through this door, so... This has no magnetic reinforcements, so it should be taken down by the EMP. That's really annoying that these drones are now both alerted. And also this guy's awake.
Investigating the area.
So this is not how I want a mission to go. Yeah, this takes 7 turns, doesn't it? So what's this guy gonna do? Just stay there stationary, okay. Good luck to him. This drone is mine. Guess I can explore here. So we'll use burst. That's the exits. This drone actually sees out of the... This guy's going to reach this tile and actually turn and peek and notice the drone here, right? So therefore I can't be like this. That's annoying. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this would be in his peripheral vision. And not his main vision. He's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think this is in his peripheral vision. It's 2 across and 10 up. Yeah, I think that's in his peripheral vision, but not his main vision, right? And he's already alerted anyway, so it doesn't actually matter if his B sees me from all that distance away. That was a waste of power. I should be hacking some things first, right?
They took out the drone.
Yeah, so he notices the drone. I'm just on the edge of his peripheral vision, but he's more interested in the drone than me. I think he'll notice when I step out of this tile, though. Oh no, I'm actually just outside his peripheral vision range, it seems. This tile is noticed, but this one isn't, so that's good. Yes, let's send this drone here, I guess. Could do it like here. The camera down there, that doesn't matter. Don't know why it's offering me the chance to touch the nanny fab. If I do it like this, then this drone will notice and pin for a turn. How many guards have I accounted for? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's all of them. We've got the camera drone, Obake drone, Obake 2, null drone, and the human guard. That should be all of the guards. So this should be safe. Got a safe up there, okay. There's a door here, and this is the server farm, okay. You've made Tony too handsome. Yeah, this is a problem with Parasite, especially when it's your only hack, and especially when it costs one more with Overdrive. It's just not efficient and also slow. I don't think there's any point sending Decker up to here. I'm just going to wait for the program to compile to finish. This guy should still be stationary. So he's waiting for my program to compile as well. Extra guard. So the question here is whether I send Tony down this way because this drone's about to get out of my way. It should get out of my way anyway. But I don't actually need to go this way until I'm going to the exit, I guess. It's just the nanofab that's there. There's a door here. We've got the objective. Let's use burst. They're all the way down there. I don't think they're going to catch up with me. Could actually have used the Buster chip on this, right? I guess it's not that important. Pretty sure no one comes through this door, so let's just hide like this, peeking rather than be here, in case someone comes along this tile and actually sees me. That seems worthwhile. Two turns left on that. This is safe. Looks like nothing for me here. We've just got a console. Doesn't matter.
Investigating the area.
So I can get through this door and peek. That's fine, I think. Shouldn't be a guard here because we've accounted for all of the guards. I think this is a World-Gen extended prefab where the server terminal is here, and I don't need to look around here unless there's a second server terminal, which I don't think there is. Hack the camera drone again. One turn left on that. He's coming in. Let's take that down so Decker can start sprinting. Okay, so we're about to get this dagger. That's nice. So with with overdrive, this is breaks 3 fire for what brief. I'm stumbling over my words. Breaks 3 firewalls for 2 power with a 3-turn cooldown. We definitely take it anyway because it's free. And this guy should stay stationary. I'm not sure where this guy is going exactly. We're definitely bursting. So I can get up to here and peek. Pretty sure this guy just stays there stationary forever, right? Yeah, there he is. I could peek here, but I think I'd rather just get out of his way. And then ambush just in case he... So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. He actually shouldn't get through this door. Yeah. So let's use dagger to get this now. No, I can just use the buster chip, right? Leave dagger off cooldown. So what have we got? We've got dagger 2. So that would be 4 power for 5 firewalls with a 2-turn cooldown. We've also got ping. Got golem, which doesn't benefit from overdrive. This is... How many times have I seen overdrive so far? It was in the other terminal as well, wasn't it? Ping is so good, but how do I fit it in? Could sell dagger and get ping. But dagger is doing something for me that's quite useful, which is hacking instantly. This is the other problem with overdrive, is that once you've used up a program slot for your generator and your primary breaker and your secondary breaker, then you've only got overdrive and one other utility. Overdrive would be a lot better if it didn't take a program slot. It's so hard to remove anything from this loader. I could swap Hunter for ping. But Hunter's the main thing that I'm using to benefit from Burst's combo with Overdrive, right? Because this gives me a lot of power. Tony's Augment also gives me a lot of power. Like, the reason I had Archive Tony was so that his Augment could generate power and I wouldn't need to use Burst. There's Charge here, which is just not a good combo. With Charge, even if you also have Overdrive, everything has a cooldown of at least 1 turn. Do I prefer Hunter or Ping? I think the Burst Overdrive combo is more vulnerable to demons than most loadouts, because Modulate ruins me, then I'd take the burst cooldown. Paradox stops me from using burst as well. It's hard to say that I want Ping instead of Hunter, even though Ping is a very good program. I also don't want to spend a lot of money replacing more than one program. Like, I could get rid of both Burst and Overdrive if there was another power generator here, which there isn't. I mean, I guess Charge is sort of a generator because it reduces the power costs of programs, but Charge plus Parasite is not a good combo. Could swap Dagger for Dagger 2, just for the shorter cooldown. But the extra power that it costs isn't so bad, but it could become a problem. This is one of the more difficult shopcats where I have to decide things. Usually it's not too difficult to decide what to do here, but I'm not used to playing with Overdrive, and the programs on offer aren't great, except for Ping, but I don't know how I fit it into this. What do I do? I think I can swap Dagger for Dagger 2, because 4 power every 2 turns is fine. That's as much power as Burst generates, but I also have power coming from Tony's augments. Yeah, at least it's not time attack. I think I do want to swap Dagger for Dagger 2, and then I don't get Ping. Or I could replace Hunter with Ping now that I'm using more power for Dagger 2, because then I'll have less power for Hunter. But I do like what Hunter is doing for me, especially if there's a modulator or paradox that I need to avoid. I've gotten good use out of Hunter since I've had it, so let's swap the Dagger. I think I do swap Hunter as well. There's 6 power on this when I'm using a lot of power for Dagger. I guess I don't have to use that much power for Dagger. Yeah, let's keep Hunter. So it's the first time I've ever seen Ping and had enough money to buy it and then not bought it. I don't think I need to go for this console. Is there ever a... I think that I think it's just another console up here, right? There's no second server terminal, I think. I've got this thing coming for me as well. That hasn't put a demon onto anything that I'm parasiting, so I don't need to hunt. Put a demon onto this camera that I don't care about, and onto this drone that I might care about later. So let's hunt that. I've got lots of power. Then we probably deal with this drone by just daggering it. Parasite 2, I think with Overdrive, costs too much power to be using as my main breaker, especially if I'm not having much power at the start of the mission. Like, I start with 0, I need to generate some power before I can even start using burst to generate more. 3 power as a minimum for Parasite 2 is quite steep, especially if I'm spending a lot of power on these other programs. I think Parasite 1 is doing more for me. I want to peek up here just to learn what this is. This drone shouldn't reach me on this. No, I guess it can do like 3, 4, 5.5 because that it has 6 AP. So let's go here. I do want to see what's around this corner, I think. If nothing else than to learn the layout. Yeah, this guy's right here, and he's actually coming to Dekka's tile randomly. I'll just hide here. There's no point zapping him just for the alarm hits. Okay, this drone wanting to investigate here, I guess that's fine. Yeah, there's just a console there, okay. I can get the drone to here and pin it. That seems fine. And this camera drone is mine as well. I think mainly I want to see what's out here because we've got a bunch of alerted guards. And I might want to take this now. This guy blocking me is really annoying because it means Dekka is a turn late to get out. Also about to get another guard on the level, they'll be up here. Yeah, let's just move the camera drone out here for more vision. Might be useful to take these so that Dekka can sprint later on his way past.
Looking around.
That drone's there. That's a human guard, okay. So I don't know if this guy goes to investigate down there. I think it's not treated as a separate room, so let's just sprint to keep him. Can actually sprint all the way here, but this drone's on its way, so it probably ends up seeing me.
What was that? Investigating.
Just keep him there. I think this is okay. Yeah, there's the drone, okay. I might dagger it next turn. Actually, what I could do is dagger it now, use it to block this door, and close it so that this guy definitely doesn't come through. And that means it's easier for Dekka to get through next turn. Could use this drone to close this door now. Can't quite... Oh, I can pin it if I'm on this tile, right? So that's probably good. Okay, this guy's going out there, but he could still be going down here because his path was blocked last turn. Okay, a tune is good. Where did I get that demon from then? Oh, that was the mask on the sound bug. I think I can sprint here because this is 1, 2... No, I'm in range of the sound bug, aren't I? So I could take the... No, this is on cooldown, so I can't take the jolts. Yeah, this tile is hurt by the sound bug, so I can't sprint. I can go here on ambush, I guess, just in case this guard is coming through. What's... Okay, he's not actually going to get zapped by me, but he is blocking my path. That's annoying. Probably going to want to pin this drone. Yeah, I could have pinged him away. I think I do prefer a hunter overall, in this build at least. I might just zap this guard so I can get past him. Because we're just on the way to the exit now, so there's... And both guard entrances are here, so even if it is alarm level 5, by the time I'm over here, then that won't really matter. Oh. Let's just pin both of these with one. I think I can afford to do that as well. Especially with a tune active.
Oh, what happened?
So this guy wakes up because it's expert plus plus, so we have -1 KO time. He was only out for 1 turn. But he's going to investigate his own tile. No one's coming through this door. So all of this is okay.
Alarm level 5. Enforcers deployed. They will be
They locate Decker, that's fine. Can this guy actually get through the door? Yes, of course he can. 1, 2, 3, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 8. So he'll be here facing diagonally. This should actually be out of his vision, I think. If he's here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm even out of his peripheral vision, so Decker should be absolutely fine here. Use burst as well. Actually, I don't need to pin these drones anymore. I could just let them all wake up. Net downlink. Yes, we sell the accelerator chip too, right? Yeah, I don't want to sell the cloak. We sell accelerator too. And I'm not sure who to give this to. Probably Tony.
Augment installed.
Yeah, there's no need to pin these guys. We'll just get closer to the exit.
Investigating the area.
And I can sprint here.